Good afternoon, friends. We're gathered here today to celebrate the life and to honor the memory of Jerry Abrahams. We're so pleased that you are here with us. As we all know, at a time like this, the presence of friends, of family, means the world to us, and I know it does to Bernie and to Dennis and to Faith. So we so much appreciate your presence here with us today.
Mismor le David, Adonai roi lo echsar. Binot shayar bitzeni al memenuchot yenachaleni. Nafshi shovev. Yanacheni v'maglet tzedek leman shemo. Gam ki helech begitz al mavet lo irara ki ata imadi shiftecha umishantecha hema yanachamoni ta'aroch lefanai shulchan neged Tzorirai, di shanta vashamen roshi, kosiri vaya. Ach tov chesed yirdifuni, kol yamei chayai, b'shaveti, b'veit Adonai, le'orech yamim.
Adonai ma'adam v'teda ehu ben enosh v'achashvehu. O Lord, what are we that you have regard for us? What are we that you are mindful of us? We are like a breath, our days are as a passing shadow. We come and we go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed, in the evening it fades and it withers. You cause us to turn to dust, saying, return, you mortal creatures. Would that we were wise, that we understood whither we are going. For when we die, we carry nothing away. Our glory does not accompany us. Mark the wholehearted and behold the upright. They shall have peace. Let us join together now in the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in straight paths for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Jerry Abrahams died this past Friday evening at the age of 96. Though she had suffered a devastating stroke some 15 years ago at the age of 81, Jerry survived well into her 10th decade, thus exceeding the biblical outer limit of 80 years by almost another 20 years. We are sad that she is no longer with us, but we are grateful that she is now at peace. Jerry was born and raised in Cleveland. She graduated from the fabled Glenville High School, attended college for a while, and then, according to her beloved husband, Bernie, went to work for the Cromex Corporation, a company that manufactured and distributed giftwares. And Bernie, according to you, Jerry found her vocation at Cromex, rising to the top of the company and serving as its assistant treasurer for more than 20 years. And Jerry evidently was a treasured employee. She became close to the company's president, and she was in many ways an important component of the heart and soul of that company. According again to you, Bernie, Jerry wrote all the company's checks, went to the bank every day, and showed herself to be a devoted employee and a hard worker who was smart and especially adept at figures and numbers. And so close was Jerry, and by extension Bernie, you, to the president of the company, that evidently it was he who gave Jerry away when she and you were married at the Temple's Ansel Road Chapel on June 21st, 1947. Upon retiring from Chromex, Jerry began coming to, Bernie, your office many days a week at New York Life, and there she did all your paperwork. And in Bernie's office, Jerry became as invaluable to your work as she had been to the operations at Chromex. Jerry was the kind of person, you said, who didn't like to sit around. She always wanted to be involved, to be busy. One of her favorite activities, and one at which she was quite skilled, was needlepointing. When I visited with you, Bernie, yesterday afternoon at your apartment, you gave me a tour of many of the products of Jerry's handiwork that continue to hang on the walls at your apartment. And I was impressed with the beauty and with the variety of Jerry's creative efforts. When near the end of our conversation, I asked Bernie to elaborate upon Jerry's personal attributes, Bernie told me that she was a person of strong opinions and that she knew what she wanted. She was, you said, in addition, a good mother and a good grandmother. And you know, Bernie, I want to say something about you at this moment. All of us who know you and who love you and who admire you know your devotion to Jerry during these past 15 years. It takes a lot of persistence, of stamina, of love to be able to be with her every single day, and in recent years to rarely leave your apartment because you wanted to be with her and wanted her to know that you were there with her. And all of us, again, who admire and love you, recognize the effort it took, which is a product of your love for her and her love for you over 71 years, and something about your integrity and your desire to do what you took to be the right thing, a product of your persistence and your love for her. Jerry is survived by Bernie, with whom she was married for 71 years, by her son Dennis and her daughter Faith and her daughter-in-law Pam, and by her grandson Tyler. She's also survived by her sister Joyce and her and the family's devoted companion Mona, whom I had the pleasure of meeting yesterday, and got a sense, Mona, of your importance to the family. Jerry was predeceased by her parents, Louis and Sarah, by her daughter, Wendy, and by her many siblings, Donald, Edna, Dorothy, Jay, Aubrey, and Ruth. Jerry, again in your words, Bernie, was, and I'm going to quote you, she was a great girl. She was kind and sweet, and during her good years, always concerned about the well-being of other people. Those of us who knew and loved Jerry will never forget her. Zichrona livracha. May her memory always be our blessing. Amen. O God of life, amid the ceaseless tides of change which sweep away the generations, your love remains to comfort us and to give us hope. Around us are life and death, decay and renewal, the flowing rhythm that all things obey. Our life is a dance to a song that we cannot hear. Its melody courses through us for a little while, then it seems to cease. Whence the melody and whither does it go? In darkness as in light, we turn to you, the source of life and the answer to all of life's mysteries. As you are able, we ask you now to rise for the El Mole Rachamim.
El Mole Rachamim shochen bamromim, המסמנו חנכנה תחת כנפך השכינה, במעלות קדושים וטהורים, כזוכר הרקיע מסיירים. את נשמת יקירנו, שהלכה לעולמה, בגן עדן תהא מנוחתה. ענה והרחמים אסתיריה, בסתר כנפך לעולמים, וצרור בצרור החיים את נשמתה. אדוני הוא נחלתה, ותנוח בשלום, על משכבה ונאמר אמן.
Compassionate God, eternal Spirit of the universe, grant perfect rest in your sheltering presence to Geraldine Abrahams, our loved one who has entered eternity. O God of mercy, let her find refuge in the shadow of your wings, and let her soul be bound up in the bond of everlasting life. God is her inheritance. May she rest in peace, and let us say together, Amen. Will you please be seated? I want to announce that Jerry's family will receive friends in the community room of the Stratton House, which is at 22655 Chagrin Boulevard. They will receive friends immediately after our interment service and until 5 o'clock this evening. Once again, on behalf of Bernie and the entire family, we so much appreciate your presence here with us this afternoon. This concludes our service.